great merit, and we'll walk away with information and assurance and the knowledge that we are more than enough because his title says it all. For the love of joy, Reverend Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a beautiful sight to behold. Today we gather in this atmosphere of God's love to cherish joy. That is our theme of the month of May, to cherish joy. And this joy is self-evident if we allow it to be in our lives. Because, you know, it is God's love that we cherish in this atmosphere, which magnifies our lives in a more loving and accepting way. And that accepting way is not anyone else's but our own. Our acceptance of the way joy works in our own lives. Now, joy means different things to different people, doesn't it? I'll bet if you were to ask any one of your fellow congregants this morning, what does joy mean to you? There would be a different answer about what brings that individual joy. But by definition, joy is the emotion evoked by well-being, success, good fortune. Joy is a feeling, as in a delight and a bliss. And joy is the expression or exhibiting out of this and other emotions. So joy is a feeling. And it shows up as emotion for our lives. So in order to be expressed, joy must first be recognized and felt. Where? Where must it be felt? Well, as students of science of mind, you know this answer. Within. Within each individual, it must be felt and known first. Well, many of the world's religions have joy as a basic tenet, as that of the inner self, and its influence toward the life of each one of us as individuals. There is Taoism, there is Buddhism, and there is Christianity, and there's science of mind. So let's go through some of the similarities in all of these. Taoism emphasizes a fundamental Chinese philosophy called qi. Anyone heard of qi? How's your qi? You have good qi? It's not just cha, it's qi. It's just, chai's out here, qi is in here. And so, qi literally means air, or your breath. But as a concept, qi refers to the energy flow, or the life force that is said to pervade all things, all of life. It's an inner feeling, isn't it? Okay. Well, the Chinese Buddhist and Taoist are of the strong belief that matter arises from qi. First within, then without. Christianity emphasizes joy as well and offers, in the King James Version of the Bible, in the Psalms, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. In the book of Matthew, it states, go thy way, as thou believed, so it be done unto thee. So in the beginning of everything throughout religions, it's an inner feeling. It comes from within. Science of Mind founder Dr. Ernest Holmes adds, nothing can keep us from the love of God. What a comfort. What a joy to know that all is well within the soul. He goes on, we are surrounded by an intelligent force and substance from which all things come. The ultimate essence, the invisible and the subjective world, in all of that and of all visible objective and subjective forms and conditions. It is around us in its original state. It is around us in its original state. Unformed substance, I would say that would be. Ready and willing to take form through the impulse of our creative belief. It works for us by working through us. And so it's an inner feeling, once again, an inner sense, an inner happening. Universal spirituality, as just example, reiterates over and over and over again the idea that there is an inner which corresponds to the outer. That our lives are influenced by our beliefs. And moment to moment, day to day, experience to and through experience, here we are. Here they are. We are the living proof of a supportive, loving spirit that affirms us. It affirms me. It affirms you. Spirit forever answers in the affirmative. And it does so with a resounding yes to our true inner beliefs. How often have you said, oh, I'm this, or I'm that, or, I'm rich, or I feel good, and you don't. You're not. Out here, what are you seeing? Out here. Out in your life. You and I have the privilege of witnessing whatever we have been believing. It's a privilege. It's not a curse. It's a privilege to see what we've been believing. And in that moment, that very moment of seeing what we are currently believing, is the greatest and most powerful opportunity. Well, what is it? We can change our mind. We can change what we believe our life to be next. This is the moment of greater realization. That of the inner knower showing itself as your powerful change. Change is powerful. I look around this room and I see the result of powerful change in lives. See, who hasn't had a nobody. Nobody. What will you do with the next powerful moment you might have? Remember, all is well with the soul. Take a knowing breath, and for the love of joy, make a new noise. Make a new noise. Something joyful. Create something wonderful out of the truth of your being. Because you know what that is. You know what the truth of your being is. I attended church when I was just a little thing. And there's one song the congregation sang that was, well, a joyful noise. And you may know it too, and perhaps you'd like to join me. I got that joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I got that joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, to stay. To stay. We forget the to stay part. So to have the life that expresses joy, we must believe we are joy. Now it can be your middle name, Dr. Carolyn, Joy. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. She cannot forget. Cannot. But we must continue to believe that. And that belief must be felt down in our hearts, deep in the soul. Dr. Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind, tells us, and I quote, "It is the Holy Ghost, or third person of the Christian Trinity, like the creative soil in which the seeds are planted and from which plant life comes. The soul of the universe is the creative medium into which the word of spirit falls and from which creation arises." End quote. We've heard this from my little time in the church, the little kid. In the beginning was the Word. Everything begins with the Word into our belief system. We drop that little thing into the belief system and it's got to do something. Do you do it with joy? So, come with me on this little journey. Close your eyes if you choose. And imagine for a moment. Imagine for a moment in your mind that you are at a point of newness. Something has ended. You choose something different. You are at your point of creation, where the inner knower is showing itself as an opportunity for powerful change. What will you do?